Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to delete Google Sheets data on WhatsApp response. So here I have an event management company and I have the details of my leads in my Google Sheets. I have already sent a template message to all my leads for taking the confirmation of the event, whether they will be able to attend my event which I am going to organize or no. And here my objective is that if I am going to receive no from WhatsApp response from the leads, then I want to delete that same lead from my Google Sheets. This means that I want to delete the data of my leads from Google Sheets whenever I'm going to receive a negative response from them on WhatsApp. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between WhatsApp and Google Sheets, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect works on two principles, trigger and action. So in trigger, we are going to take WhatsApp Cloud API through which we are going to receive WhatsApp messages from the leads, and in action, we are going to take Google Sheets. And we will connect all of them with the help of Pabbly Connect to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to delete Google Sheets row from WhatsApp response. So I have sent a confirmation message to all my leads for my event management company, and now my objective over here is this, that if the lead is going to send me the response as no, then I want to delete that same lead from my Google Sheets. So in the template message button, I have already used quick reply buttons as yes and no, and now whenever I'm going to receive the response as no, I want to delete the Google Sheets row for that same lead. Okay, so I'm going to create this automation by using Pabbly Connect by setting up a connection between WhatsApp and Google Sheets, and that I'm going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So this is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. After coming over here, we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in, but if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So because I'm already an existing user, I am clicking on sign in. This is the all apps section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create different folders over here to save our workflows accordingly. Now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that, and here a dialog box will appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Delete Google Sheets row on WhatsApp response. After giving the name here, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So I have created a folder with the name as WhatsApp Marketing Automation. I have selected that, and now let's click on create. As we have done that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. So as I already told you that Pabbly Connect works on two principles, trigger and action. So these two are the main concepts or the principles on which the entire automation works. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. So let's suppose here our objective is that whenever we are going to receive the negative response from a lead on WhatsApp, we want to delete that same lead from Google Sheets. Therefore, here we are going to take WhatsApp Cloud API in our trigger and Google Sheets in our action, and we can clearly see that action is following what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the message is received from the lead on WhatsApp, then only the row is deleted from Google Sheets, otherwise no. So after understanding this concept of trigger and action, let's start creating the workflow step by step. Now I'm going to take you back towards my WhatsApp, and this is the message which I have sent for the confirmation to all my leads for my event management companies. So basically, I'm going to organize an event for which I am running an ad campaign, let's suppose on my Facebook page, and I have sent this message of confirmation to all the leads which I have received from Facebook lead ads. I have the details of those leads in my Google Sheets. Now my objective is that as soon as I'm going to receive a no from the lead, I want to delete that same lead from Google Sheets. So now whenever we are going to receive a no in the response, we want to trigger the workflow. Therefore, our trigger application over here will be WhatsApp Cloud API, because I have sent this message with the help of WhatsApp Cloud API. So we are going to connect WhatsApp Cloud API over here, which has official API access of WhatsApp. Now we are going to select the trigger event, that will be message notification. So whenever we are going to receive a message notification, the workflow is going to trigger automatically. Now to build a connection with WhatsApp Cloud API, we have to use this webhook URL which is provided to us, because it is going to act as a bridge for connecting WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. So let's copy this webhook URL And then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. It is given over here that please follow the steps explained under WhatsApp Cloud API notifications section over here. So let's click on this hyperlink. And it is going to take us towards Pabbly forum page. Now when we will scroll down over here, here are all the steps given to connect WhatsApp Cloud API in the trigger. Okay, so first of all, we have to set up our WhatsApp Cloud API account, and then we will find it under Meta for Developers. Okay, so this is app dashboard of WhatsApp Cloud API under Meta for Developers. After coming over here, we have to go towards configuration section. And after coming on configuration, we have to click on this edit section of callback URL. So let's click on that. Now in this field of callback URL, we have to paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. So we will go back towards Pabbly Connect. I will again copy this URL and I will go and paste it over here. Now the next is, it is asking us for the verified token. So from where we are going to find this verified token? For that, once again, we have to go towards the Pabbly forum page of WhatsApp Cloud API. And we can see that this is the verified token which we have to paste. So let's just copy that. And we will paste it over here. Done. Now when we are going to click on verify and save, our callback URL is successfully saved over here. Now we have to do one more thing. We have to go towards manage section and we will find multiple options and events over here. So we have to scroll down. We have to go towards message option and we have to click on subscribe. And then we have to click on done. Now we have set up the configuration successfully. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect and here we have received the response. But this is not the response of the message which we have received because it is given that the status over here is sent. So one more thing we have to keep in mind while creating this workflow, that we are going to receive the response for each and every event which is going to happen in WhatsApp. So when we are going to send a message, then also we are going to receive the response. When we are going to receive the message, then also we are going to receive the response. So the response which we have received just now is for the message which we have sent to the lead. But we do not want to run this workflow for each and every response. We want that only when we are going to receive the message from the lead, then the workflow should continue, otherwise no. For that, we have to do one more thing. We have to apply a filter over here. So first of all, I'm going to click on recapture webhook response button. And now when I'm going to click on no, and as we have sent the message, let's go and check whether we have received this response or not. And yes, this is the correct response. This response is for received message. Okay. So because here we have received the response of no, the response is received over here as no. And here our objective is that when we are going to receive the message on WhatsApp from the lead, then the workflow should continue. Okay. For that, we have to apply conditions. And to apply a condition, we have to use filter in our workflow. So let's select our action step, and in our action application, we will select filter over here. So filter is an amazing feature by Pabbly which allows us to set conditions in the workflow according to our requirements. Here our action event will be filter values, and let's click on connect. After building the connection, here we have to select the condition. Now first of all, we have to select the label of the condition, then we have to select the filter type, and then we have to select the value. So what will be the label? Label will be the number that if we are receiving the message from a particular number, then the workflow should continue. So here we will select our response, and these are all the details which we have received from the response. So in this response, we can find that we have also received entry change value message from. So here we can see from is given. That means this is received message. Okay, so we are going to select this as label. So when this from message will received in the response, then the workflow should continue. So here filter type will be exist. So that means if in the response from and the number will exist, then the workflow should continue, otherwise no. Now after this, I want to apply one more condition over here. So I'm going to click on this add condition, that I want to delete the Google Sheets row only if I'm going to receive no as the response. If I'm getting yes, then I do not want to delete the Google Sheets row. Therefore, I want to apply one more condition over here. That means if the text in the message which I have received will be equal to no, then the workflow should continue, otherwise no. Okay, so we have applied two conditions over here, and because here in the label I have selected the value from my previous response, that means the data has become dynamic now. So it is going to be replaced with each and every new response. That means whatever data we map from our previous response, it become dynamic. But the data which we have entered manually is going to be same each time, and it is not going to replace. So whenever the value will not be equal to no, that means whenever the message will not be equal to no, then the workflow will stop over here. And if we are not going to receive the message from a particular number, then the workflow will stop over here. So both these conditions are important and both must be fulfilled. Okay, so now let's check whether the condition is true or false by clicking on the save and send test request button. And as we have done that, we can see that the condition is absolutely true. So when the condition is true, let's move forward. But in case if one of the conditions will not be fulfilled, then the workflow is going to stop over here. Now we want to delete the Google Sheets row because we have received no from the lead response. So let's click on this add action step button and we are going to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So this is my spreadsheet which I am going to connect with Pabbly Connect. It contains the details of my leads which I have received for my event management company. Okay, now I'm going to delete the row as per we have received the response. So whoever sent no as a response on WhatsApp, I want to delete that same lead from Google Sheets. For that, let's select our action application as Google Sheets. And now we have to select the action event that will be lookup spreadsheet row 1. So with the help of this action step, first of all, we are going to get the details of a row, okay, in Pabbly Connect. So we have selected lookup spreadsheet row V1. We will click on connect, and because I've already built a connection with my Google Sheets account, so I'm going to go with existing connection for now. But to create a new connection, you have to click on this add new connection button and then you have to click on sign in with Google. As you will click on save, your connection will be successful. Now I'm going to click on save over here. And with this, Google Sheets is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Now we have to select the spreadsheet. So the name of my spreadsheet is leads data. I'm going to select that over here. And as we have selected the spreadsheet name, sheet name is also selected as I only have created one sheet over here in my spreadsheet. Now it is asking us for the lookup column, that in which column you want to look up for the value. So I want to use the column of phone number in the lookup because I want to get the details of the lead by using the phone number because we have received phone number in the response. Okay, so the column of phone number is C. I'm going to enter C over here. Now it is asking lookup value, that what value you want to search in the column. I want to search the phone number which I have received, the WhatsApp number which I have received in the response. So here in the lookup value, I will simply map the phone number. So we have already received the phone number who has sent this message in the response. Let's select that and we have mapped over here. Now because we have mapped this number, it is going to change with each and every response. That means it has become dynamic now. So now whenever we are going to receive a new response from a new lead, okay, automatically the number is going to be replaced in this field with a new number of that new lead, and in this way we are going to automate the entire process of deleting Google Sheets row whenever we are going to receive a negative response from WhatsApp. Now let's click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, we can see that we have received the response over here. In the response, we have received all the details. That means the entire row that we have asked for. Okay, so this is the phone number. This is the row index. That means this data is collected in row 2. Okay, this is the row index. This is the name of the lead. This is the email address and this is the phone number. Now, we want to delete this particular row from Google Sheets. So let's click on this add action step button. And once again, we are going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So let's select that. And now we are going to select action event as delete row. Okay, now we have to click on connect, and from the given options, once again I'm going to go with existing connection only, and here our Google Sheet is automatically connected with Pabbly Connect. So let's select the spreadsheet which is already selected. As we can see, the sheet name is also selected. Now we have to move directly towards the start row number and the end row number. It is given in the instructions that we have to read very carefully to enter these row numbers. Okay, it is given enter the starting row number to delete in the spreadsheet here. It is to be noted that the deletion will start from the row immediately following the specified start row. For example, if you enter 1 as the start row number, it will delete row 2 and beyond. Okay, for example, this is the row number 2 which I want to delete from the Google Sheets. But it is given over here that if you are going to enter 2 over here, then it is going to delete row number 2. So this clearly means that we have to always enter the number of row which is preceded of the row which we want to delete. So here, because I want to delete row number 2, I will have to enter 1 over here so that the row 2 could be deleted. And similarly, the instructions are also given for end row number. Enter the last row number to delete in the spreadsheet here. This will delete all rows up to and including the specified row. For example, if you enter 3 as the end row number, all rows until 3 will be deleted. So here I want to delete 2. So I will simply enter 2 over here and the rows up till 2 will be deleted. So what I'm going to do, in order to precede the number every time for start row, I'm going to add one more action step over here in between, and that will be number formatter. Okay, so with the help of number formatter, we will be able to format the numbers according to our choice in the workflow. Okay, here our action event will be perform math operation. We will simply subtract the number from the preceded number and we will get the row number which we have to enter in the start row field. Let's click on connect. Now here it is asking us for the number which we want to format. So we want to format the row index. We have received the row index as 2 over here. Let's select that and it is mapped. So when we have mapped this, it is going to be replaced accordingly with each and every new response. Now we have to enter the number through which we want to perform the math operation. I want to subtract this 2 with 1. So I will simply use a comma and I will enter 1 over here. It is given that you can enter the comma separated values to perform the operation. For example, if you want to add 100 plus 200, then you have to enter 100 comma 200 and then you have to select the operation type. So if we want to subtract this operation, so let's select subtract as operation and let's click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, we have received a response and the value is 1. So now what I'm going to do, I will simply map this 1 over here in the start row. Done. And in the end row number, I will use the row index which we have already received. So let's map the row index as 2 and let's click on save and send test request button. As we run that, we have received a response. So let's go and check whether automatically the row 2 is deleted or not. And yes, we can see that the row 2 for the test user is automatically deleted from this spreadsheet. This means that our workflow is perfectly successful. So now what I'm going to do, I will simply summarize what we have done here in the workflow. After completing the workflow successfully, I have used very simple steps, trigger and actions. In trigger, we have taken WhatsApp Cloud API, and in action, we have taken filter by Pabbly, Google Sheets, number formatter, and once again Google Sheets. And we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever we are going to receive a negative response on WhatsApp from a customer or a lead, automatically the row which contains the details of that customer in Google Sheets will be deleted. And in this way, we are going to delete the data from Google Sheets automatically from WhatsApp response. You can definitely create the same automation by following the same steps according to your requirements, according to your use case. This was just an example of event management company. Okay, this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.